Hey, you guys, it's Anne Marie. Happy Sage of the Soul Sunday. Boom, chicka, boom, chicka, bow, bow. I'm excited. I don't know why. We want to continue with the Repair Revolutionary Growth Oracle. We get some great messages with it, so thank you, ancestors, spirit guides, divine beings, the source of light energy. Can we please get some messages with clarity for those who like it, please? Interesting. We got this the other day, didn't we? Halfway. This is sideways. Heart opening. Listen. Open your heart center and listen to your intuition. It will always lead you in the right direction. You now have the opportunity to let down the walls you created from past wounds. Well, exciting. Time to let those down. Let your light shine from your heart to experience what the universe has always wanted for you. You can't cherry pick what you open your heart to. If you're wanting change in your life and expansion and growth, whatever that is for you, on any scale, you have to be open to it. And it's not like you can tell your heart, okay, I'm going to be open to opportunities in my life, but my heart space isn't going to be open to new connections, or my heart space isn't going to be open to constructive feedback or criticism, or, picking and choosing what your heart's open to. It reminds me of, for some of my Gen Z people, as a Gen X, I forget what generation I am. I'm not of this world. It's Pink Floyd, The Wall, and in the movie, actually the first time I ever tripped on acid with one of my best friends growing up, named Mike, who was unalived quite a few years ago, and they never solved it. But anyway, first time I watched Pink Floyd, The Wall, but in Pink Floyd, The Wall, all these things that happened to him was like another brick in the wall, just like the song, right? All in all, it was just another brick in the wall. Boom. Hey, teacher. Okay, leave them kids alone. So maybe some of the bricks that you built were around your childhood. We just can't get away from this, can we? Which is, good. We're here to heal and grow, right? There's never any judgment. So there may have been some bricks or some things, some behaviors that you developed to kind of protect your heart, right? So let's look at this next one. Passion ignited desire. Well, live with passion by stepping into what feeds your soul and gives you joy. When you choose to make room for this in your life, the universe responds by creating opportunities that support your soul's purpose and passion. Right. And how you can do it with a closed heart. I did a video earlier today, and I just liked this song, and I was like, I just want to dance to this and play in the snow. Part of that is part of breaking down the chains that have bound me and the bricks that I used to build around a lot of ways of being that I only keep for myself. I am breaking them down by playing more. And part of playing is one of those things that I just usually do with myself. It didn't sound like I played with myself. Well, hell, I don't even do that. But you know what I mean. So what this card is saying is that in both cards, spirit, source, the universe has these blessings and wants to ignite this fire and this spark in you, and to have this life full of joy and happiness. You have to put in a little bit of work. How can the energies or the opportunities or the self-worth or whatever it is come into your life when you're so caged off and closed to things? It's kind of like you pick and choose. Like, well, when I feel 100% safe in this second, this moment, I'll be vulnerable. But, if something doesn't look right, or maybe I hear of an opportunity, or I have a new idea, but I'm too afraid to try it, even though we know that no one's tried one thing the first time and we're perfect, right? No such thing. It's a matter of putting the energy out there of trying something. Whether it's a new way of healing, a new way of thinking, a new way of being, opening your heart up, your mind up to other possibilities, to certain things. Is that making sense? So, since, we talked a little bit about childhood trauma, why don't we see what the cards have to say? What are we here for? Well, we're here for a lot of things. But we're healing today. So, you may have needed approval for others. And so now Spirit is saying you have, or you need to start to learn how to validate yourself and be your own biggest fan by giving yourself more positive thoughts and love, right? You need to be able to validate yourself and not seeking validation from others. And there may have been a lot of favoritism growing up, or, like the card said, needing approval from the adults in your life or the caregivers in your life or whatever it is. And also, this may be due because you felt unsafe in situations. And so Spirit is wanting you to be, wants you to be more aware that you're protected. And it's important for you to create safety in all of your lives. One of the biggest challenges I had when I was healing the inner child wound of feeling safe and secure, right? I recognized that I had to be in constant communication with my inner child. Does this situation make you feel safe? Or when my inner child was screaming, this isn't safe, something isn't right, my intuition, but my inner child was like, I don't feel safe and secure in the situation. It was me also listening to the inner child saying, okay, I got you as an adult. You're safe now. And then making the choices to secure the safety and security of my inner child, because that was a huge wound. Same when it came to abandonment. My inner child would say, listen, we're going through this abandonment thing again. Why are you allowing these people in your energy when you know what they're doing? And so I had to honor the voice of my inner child. And so safety was a really big thing for me. And so now when I make choices, I'm like, you feel safe? You feel safe, inner child? You feel safe here? Are you good? We good? The inner child now can come out and play and have fun. All the things that were stifled or not as much celebrated as they could have been in my childhood because of all the trauma I had. My play-like state is the state I went into as a response to some of my trauma, besides having really bad behaviors and acting out and fighting and all that. But as an inner child, as a younger child, I had this beautiful playland of trees and nature spirits. It's just so amazing to me now how I'm so connected. It's like it never really left me. It just kind of got pushed down. And so maybe play as a part of it is finding ways so that you can start to open up your heart and to look at in what ways are you ensuring, if you're healing certain wounds of your inner child, are you really healing them? And then are you putting yourself right back in positions that re-trigger that wound, or just trying to keep challenging that wound? It's creating more lack of trust from your inner child. Is that making sense? The more we continue to make choices that don't make, if this is the wound, to feel safe and secure, or needing approval from others or validation from others. If we continue to put ourselves in these spaces where we seek approval from others, where we seek validation, or we don't feel safe, we reiterate to our inner child that they can't trust us. And so that wound gets triggered and triggered and triggered and triggered and triggered over and over again. And we wonder why we're in these situations we're in. Around the same people, allowing the same family members to do fuck shit to us. They'll never see us past a certain age or a certain being or certain whatever their perception is of us, right? Where we at? So it's time to have your heart open and allow Spirit and the universe and the Divine Mother Gaia to bless us, bless you with feeling safe. What do you need to do to feel safe and validate yourself so you can get into a space where you can heal and take down those bricks that are surrounding your heart? And this is a side note for someone who always says about love hurting them. And it's a little sidebar. Love didn't hurt you. The people who you chose to be in your life, or that were in your life, that said it was love, but it was their own trauma and their own toxicity. It wasn't love. So love didn't hurt you. It was the people that hurt you. Never forget that. I hope you're healthy and happy and full of joy. I I truly do, y'all. May you love and be loved. Heal, don't harm. If you would like a personal reading, you can email me at sagingofthesoul@gmail.com. Have an amazing rest of the